Alright, what's up? What's going on, guys? CaptainMonk here, and today's game playing some Malzahar in the mid lane. So let's go ahead here and grab ourselves a Doran's Ring, 2 health potions, and the Warning Trinket, and head on to lane. As you guys can see, we've also got Acromorph playing Singe in the top lane, Wrecked by Drek playing Sona support, Jimmy the Slayer playing Nunu in the jungle, and Mitchell GG playing Corki 80 carry. It's looking like we're against a Diana jungle, a Yasuo mid, could be Riven mid, but I seriously think it's Yasuo mid because it's more, just more common. Graves 80 carry and Sona support, and then Riven top. Of course, like I said, those two could switch, but I think it's more likely Yasuo will go mid lane. So that's what we'll be against. As you guys can see as well, we are using these. I think that's called Snow Day. It might be like winter something. I'm not exactly sure. It's a sort of winter themed Malzahar skin, which I'm not gonna lie, I do really enjoy this skin. However, I do prefer the Overlord skin, but considering it is December and it's kind of winter time, I just kind of thought, hey, it sort of suits the time of year, so I may as well use this skin, and it's a new skin as well, so that is, you know, a bit of a plus as well. But I do prefer the Overlord skin. I just think it's a bit cooler, I guess. I mean, the spell effects aren't that great because I think they're the same as the default, but just I guess the character's appearance looks a bit cooler. I don't know, I'm sort of rambling. A few things I want to mention before we get too far into the game. Number one, if you guys support me in my videos, make sure to leave a like rating because it really helps me out. The next video I will be putting out will be recorded a few hours from the time I'm recording this one, but it will be uploaded on Christmas Day, so if the commentary at all seems out of place considering the time of when it's uploaded, that should pretty much explain it, because I'm going to be going out of town the 24th, and I'll be back the 28th, so it might be a little, I guess, out of the ordinary, but everything should work out just fine, I hope. But yeah, it is a Yasuo that we're against, and you'll notice here I'm just not really using my E at all just yet, because with Malzahar, oopsies, I was hoping to get all 3 of those minions. I find he's a pretty good laner, but you have to be very careful about pushing up too far because of jungle ganks, because you're not exactly mobile. And you also got to be a little bit careful about, well, your mana usage, because you do want to have your E bounce different minions to replenish your mana, but at the same time if you do that, you're going to be pushing, so you kind of have to find that perfect medium between the two. And so what I've been finding that I like best with Malzahar is just simply sitting back and just farming for the first few levels until I get a few points in my spells, and then looking to do stuff. Because if I do anything too early, I end up just running out of mana and get ganked, and it's just not nice at all. You might also notice I'm struggling out to CS, and the reason for that is pretty obvious. He's a mage and doesn't have any really easy to hit spells that do instantaneous damage. I mean, he has a dot, which does a lot of damage, but it's a dot, so it's kind of harder to CS, kind of like Rumble's Flame Spitter. And then his Q has a bit of a delay, and it's high mana cost, and it's AoE, so it's not really a single target by any means. So it makes things a little bit more complex. So early game, Malzahar's a bit harder to CS with, but it does definitely get easier as the game progresses, but early games can be a bit difficult. But you see, now that I've got 2 points in my E, I'm going to be trying to harass this Yasuo a whole lot more. I'm going to lead the Q. Thought he was going to walk into it, but he did not, actually. So I get a lot of autos off instead. And that is going to hit me, but I wanted to get that auto attack on the minion, so I took the damage. But now I should be able to get another E onto Yasuo if I get in range. There we go. And, oh, didn't auto that one fast enough. Right, I'm actually going to Q these. There we go, got them both. And get the W now. I'm going to use 1 potion as well. Oh, lagging a little bit here. I don't know if you guys saw my ping spike, but it definitely did. I'm actually going to go for the all-in here, because he's going a bit too aggressive. There you go. There's the Ignite and the W, proving to do enough damage, and my E as well, contributing a little bit. So first blood is going to go to me. Yeah, Yasuo just came a little bit too close, and with all my minions being here, and all the damage combined from all my dots, my Ignite, my E, and a bit of my W damage, there's just not much he could do. So I'm going to head back to base here, and as far as itemization with Malzahar goes, I've tried a few things, and frankly, I really don't know what's best. I've seen several videos where I've just literally skimmed through the video and see what these people build and what elo they are and how they're doing and all that shit. And what the recommended is these 2 items here, Rod of Ages and Liandry's, and I gotta say, it's probably my favorite build for Malzahar is to go with these items. Because I find that if I go with Morellonomicon or Athene's, Athene's is kind of nerfed on this patch for starters, but even if you use an AP, it's just not that great. Morellonomicon is pretty good, but the mana regen doesn't really work out all that well because his abilities don't have high mana costs early on. I mean, they're decently high, but not super high. But, I mean, they all become over 100 mana, I think, per each spell once they're all maxed out. So it ends up becoming really expensive. So mana regen's only going to get you so far with high mana costs like that. So what I end up finding is that I much prefer going with... Actually, let's just clear all this out as best as we can. But yeah, what I end up finding best is just a bunch of flat mana. And when I do that, I am missing out. Oopsies. What's going on here? I mean, I don't think he's gonna need me, but he might. Yeah, there's not much he can really do, or I can do either. But yeah, I end up finding that the not having the what's it called, the cooldown reduction. That's it. Not having the cooldown reduction without Rod of Ages is kind of what hurts you when you're going with Rod of Ages, because cooldown reduction is really nice because you're a mage. Being able to get your spells off often is really important. But what's going on here? Are they trying to invade Nunu? This is really awkward. Like, what are they doing? This Yasuo's still here. This is really weird. Well, Sauna's giving us a speed buff, so he might be able to catch up to this guy. I don't really want to have to use Flash, but I might have to... Nah, he's out of there. There's a possibility I might just go for a Flash E, because that might have killed him without his shield, but he used his shield. Yeah, get all these. And I think I'll just push up now, because he's super low, so I'm going to force him to stick around if he doesn't want to miss minions and all that. But as you can see, as they bounce, I'm getting a bit of mana back, and I'm trying to make sure I don't miss any, but I'm not a good Malzahar player by any means, so I'm going to miss some here and there. And I am level 6 now, actually, as well. So I do have that small advantage. What I'm hoping I'll be able to do here is get an E on him, and then a W underneath, and then my ultimate. And if I combo all that together... Oh, I didn't quite hit the Q. But yeah, if you combo all that together, you can more or less kill them. Which, unfortunately, I don't think my W is actually underneath him when I pop my ultimate, so that's why I didn't get him. So yeah, that's my mistake, but it's alright though. We managed to force him out of lane, and we didn't really use anything besides our ultimate, which has a short cooldown anyways. It's not that long, so well, I think we'll be okay. But yeah, 42 CS. We're not doing great in the farm department, but we are definitely beating this Yasuo in farm and XP. So this game's just going fine for us so far. So I'll go back and pick up ourselves a Catalyst and health potion, and I think I'll also get a pink ward and head on back to lane. Another thing I do want to mention before we get too far into this game is episode 6 Pokemon playthrough is up, so check that out. Link to that is in the description below. And while it's pretty soon, I'm gonna stop pointing out that the new episodes for the Pokemon stuff are out. But I just want to get my second channel kind of going before I kind of stop mentioning it on this channel, if that makes sense. So I think after I hit about the 10th episode, where I've mentioned it every single time, then I'll probably start... is he gonna miss? He is gonna miss. Nice. Yeah, after I hit about the 10th episode, then I'll probably just do it a monthly reminder that I have a channel like that for Pokemon. I'll get some damage on Yasuo here. And he's gonna walk into my Q, actually, as well. But yeah, at this point I have the Catalyst, so I don't do a whole lot of damage, but I do a decent amount because I'm Malzahar and I'm a mage, and I just have really high base damage. But it looks like everyone's actually going bottom. Now this is where Malzahar shines, because I thought Yasuo was going to go bottom, and I have the ability to push really easily. So I thought I was going to... Well, it looked like he was going to go down, so I would start pushing, and it forced him to come back to lane, because otherwise he would have missed a lot of farm. And that would not have worked out well for him. So what I'm doing here is I'm just using my ult and my W, and once he slammed the W and ulted, there's not much he can do. And I ignited him there just to make sure he wouldn't get away, because it looked like he might, but he didn't quite, so that's perfectly fine by me. So down goes Yasuo. Yeah, Malzahar does pretty well against melee mids. Yeah, with this Catalyst, I can spam my skills pretty efficiently, honestly. I'm missing a lot of CS here and there, but frankly, I don't really mind, because I know later on in the game, my wave clear gets so good that it won't really matter. I should be trying better to hit every single minion and not miss any, but it's harder than it looks, believe me. My Voidling is definitely making a difference, I can say that for sure. I got 2 levels in this guy, so there's no way he's gonna get me. In fact, he's probably gonna die right now. Yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing. That was stupid. Alright, well, I'll take it, I guess. I'll go back to base as well. Yeah, he really underestimated the damage my Voidling. That's one thing that's actually really interesting is AD Malzahar. I've seen people do it in the jungle, and I've seen people do it in bot lane as well as like an AD carry. And it doesn't work exceptionally well, but it really catches people off guard when you do a whole lot of damage with your Voidling. And I probably should have placed my pink ward, but I completely forgot about it, honestly. And that's my mistake, but I'll go place it as soon as I can. At least as soon as I remember, that is. When it makes sense to. And we should be good to go. It looks like bot lane is struggling a little bit, but we'll be able to... I think we'll be able to carry this game. I have faith. And I'm gonna run towards Cinch, but I don't know if I'll be there in time to save him. Yeah, looks like the Ignite's probably gonna take him out. And there's actually going to be a kill for me, and I got a blue buff now. That's pretty awesome. I'm actually just gonna ult him because I know Nunu's coming in, so that's gonna be a whole lot of damage on him. And there's actually gonna be another kill for me with the Voidling doing the kill for me. Very nice. Yeah, at this point I'm just way too ahead of this Yasuo because he's made too many mistakes. That last mistake he made that got him killed, that was really the one that really is messing him up. I mean, he's 3 levels down for crying out loud. This guy's so behind. So I'll get my pink down. I'm actually gonna counter jungle a little bit, and this is one thing that Malzahar also does really well. And actually, I'm not gonna show that just now because it looks like there's something going on here and I need to come to help, but I'll show that later on, I guess, in the video. And I can just cut them off because they're running all the way around this little block here, so. Alright, I'm gonna take some damage, but not bad. Definitely not bad. There's some nice damage as well. Alright, the Diana's gonna take a lot of damage from that. In fact, I think we killed her. Yeah, we did kill her. Riven's gonna take some more damage from this, and I'm getting all these kills, but I don't even know what's going on. I'm just watching Riven. Looks like Corki's gonna pick up that. There we go. Holy shit. Very nice fight for us. We can do Dragon. Yeah, this game is a bit of a stomp, but I'm not sure how we're doing this well, considering I'm not really doing anything right. These guys are just doing everything wrong, it seems. So let's just go ahead and take out the Dragon. Spam our skills because we still do have a blue buff. There we go. Malzahar, or not Malzahar. Yasuo coming in, but I'll just go ahead and walk away. The style points. Pop my Ignite on him just for that extra bit of damage. Everyone class for Drek. Yeah, Drek had a really good ulti there, I'm not gonna lie. That Son ulti was beautiful. So we can just go ahead and push this out. Alrighty. And actually, I think I will go over here and just display this so you guys can see how easy it is to farm your own jungle, or even their jungle. Q, W, E, and just let the Void Lane tank it, and look how easy this is. It's already going. Easy as that. All you need is a bit of AP and a bit of some stat, I guess. Just basically AP, I guess, what it really comes down to. And mana, I guess, so you don't run out of mana when you do this. And you can do that a lot. It's really sweet. So yeah, next I'm gonna be picking up. Normally I get the Haunting guys, but considering I can afford a Needs-Large Rod straight up, I'm gonna do that instead. And I'll probably get a Rabbit on second, but if I wasn't to have enough gold for the Needless, I would have been just gone straight for the Haunting guys. I like an early Haunting guys, but if I can afford an early Needless instead, it's just a whole lot more. So I'll just go ahead and do that. But yeah, Yasuo hasn't even finished his Zeal yet. Holy, this guy's really struggling. Yeah, hopefully this... I hate wishing bad things about my team, but I hope somehow we start struggling a little bit so that this game gets a bit more interesting, because I don't want to stomp. Because people don't like stomps, so yeah. Let's see, can I help? Wow, okay, well, peace out Yasuo. Nunu just popped him with his ult. That was awesome. Alright, so I'll pick up blue buff. It looks like Nunu actually died to this. Oh, never mind. I'm pretty sure my W will just shred it with my E. Yep, there we go. Malefic Visions. I remember back when I first started playing Malzahar, me and my friends, I can't remember exactly what we called it, but we gave it this name that was something along the lines of some sort of disease. I think it was AIDS. Like, we would just be like, oh, yeah, gave this guy AIDS, because we just put the E on him. It was very insensitive, but it was still pretty funny at the time. And I'll just go ahead and get a deep ward here. This guy's level 7. Holy. I feel bad for the poor guy. Uh-oh. Can I kill the Riven? Uh-oh. I can almost 3v1 these guys. This is ridiculous. I don't have enough mana to do anything else, though. No! Oh my god, I live! 3v1 and I almost get a kill and I almost die, but I still get out. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. I leveled up, so I'm gonna get some healing going on with the Rod of Ages. Oopsies, that was a really awkward Q. Alright, there we go. Got all those. I can almost afford Blasting Wand, so I'm hoping the Wraiths or something will come up pretty quick here. Nothing here. Okay. I'll scope do Golems, I guess, and get Blasting Wand. I can't believe, though, I survived that. That was ridiculous. They were all over me, and I still managed to survive. And then my minion can just tank all the damage. It's perfect. Alright, let's go back and pick up myself a Blasting Wand. But damn, this game is ridiculous. I'm almost thinking I should make some crazy plays just so I can feed a little bit and make this game a bit more interesting. Pick another health pot and head on out. Looks like Noon actually got shut down. Oh. Damn, Corky's damaged though. There's another kill. Very nice. But Sona is going to get out. So it's a 2-for-1 for them. I've got a really evil grin on my face because it's making this game a bit more close. Hopefully. So maybe this game won't be FF at 20. Yeah, picked up all of that. And I'm going to go down bottom and try and clean up. So it looks like they're going to go for Corky. I don't know. I feel like considering Diana's level 7, I might be able to 2v1 this. But only one way to find out. I don't think I'm in range to alter just yet. Yeah, no, I'm not. Alrighty, let's see. Did anyone stick around? Graves did. Oh, they all did. Okay. Let's just one-shot her. Yeah, that was the combo of just putting my W down, using my E and my ultimate, and just watching them burn. Am I in range? I did get some damage off. Oh! He's tanking it. Okay, he's dead. And the heal. Nice. Very nice job, team. And Dragon's up in a few seconds here. Guess Ribbon's coming down. Alright, well. I mean, if we get an Ice Ball on her, she will be slow enough for us to do stuff. But I don't have enough mana. I guess Yasuo just decided to push mid. He's just like, fuck my team. I'm just gonna go push mid. Uh-oh. Well, you got the counter jungle item, so he runs so fast. Yeah, I kind of just want to back off. I don't have mana to really do anything. I'm just gonna come behind behind Yasuo and try and get kill some minions. Yeah, where are you gonna go? Yeah, Corky's just gonna destroy you. Wait, is he? Oh my god, he's kiting the wind wall so well. That was actually really funny. I'm glad I wasn't the only one that thought that was funny. Alright, I'm gonna go back then. And pick up my Rabadons. And then I'll work towards my haunting guys, I think. So grab that, grab the Amplifying Tome, and head on out. Looks like they want to do Dragon. I'm happy to help them with Dragon. Damn, I just noticed how much farm and how much pressure Singe has got on top lane. It's crazy. Yeah, this game might be an FF20, but I'm hoping these guys will keep playing, because this is fun. I'm enjoying this. And it doesn't look like they're giving up or anything, so that's good. So I guess at this point I'll just continue farming and pushing up the lane. Hopefully Corky won't take all my CS. Oh, is he dead? Yeah, I couldn't get to him in fast enough to save him. Yeah, I don't think I could kill either of them. Is there a ward here? There is a ward here. I will take that, thank you, sir. Oh, never mind. Corky's gonna KS it. Freaking jerk. There's a ward there. I can't get that one, though. Alright, I'm gonna go push this up then. That's some nice damage on Yasuo. Look at that. Almost half his health. The Voidling just destroys him. God. Malzahar does so much damage if you manage to get your Voidling to do anything. There, I got the thing on her. Got him. And that's gonna be a double for me. That's what you get for trying to stop us from doing Dragon. So much damage. And let's see. Yeah, so where do you think you're going? Yeah, this guy, what are you doing? Alright, well, I got the E on him, so he's gonna die from that at least. Yep, there it is. Jesus, this game's stupid at this point. Yeah, she must have gone that way. Alright, well, I'm gonna go over here. Try to put some pressure in this turret or something. Did they ward over here? They have not. Okay, I guess I'll counter jungle a little bit then. Looks like Ribbon took out Sona actually. Wonder if anyone comes this way if I could do a lot of damage though. Look at that damage. That was glorious. That was so funny. That wasn't even my ult. That was just everything but my ult. That was awesome. Looks like they get into a team fight, but I don't know if... I kind of want blue. Alright, well my minion thing should be... My Voidling is what it's called actually. Should be able to do a lot. I can't really help without blue. There we go. Now I can come and help. What's up, team? What's up, guys? Sup? But they want Nunu so bad. It's pitiful. Oh, yeah, there's the auto. Okay, very nice. Get him! Get the Sona! Yes! Oh, jeez, this game is so stupid. Alright, got all that. Let's go mid lane and clear the farm. And there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna head back to base and finish my haunting guys, but I'm not gonna get the Leandries just yet because they don't really have any tanks just yet. And even if they don't, it's still a good item to get, just not yet, if that makes sense. So I'll finish my spell pen boots as well. And I think I'll also grab I'm gonna work with my Rylai's. I like to take the Rylai's because it works really well with just Malzahar's kicks. He doesn't really have any CC except for his ultimate. But it also combines well with the Leandries, so when I get the Rylai's, then I can go back and finish the Leandries, and by that point, the health shred is ridiculous. I think I'll just clear out the Wraiths as well, or the Raptors, as people know them as. There we go. And let's see, what's going on mid? The Nunu ults. Yeah, Diana's just so squishy. Oh! This guy's dead. Yeah, at this point I just do way too much damage. Like, no matter what they do, they don't have enough of the stats to fight me. I'm just gonna ulti this guy flat out. Yeah, he's just dead. Managed to put my E on him before he got away with the flash. Yeah, like, they're just way too behind to really fight at all. And I wanna, like, give them some slack so that this game will be a bit more interesting, but, like, I don't see how I can do that, you know what I mean? Like, without it deliberately feeding, I'm just way too ahead that I can't just try and make risky plays, because I'll make all the risky plays successfully at this point. I mean, like this. I'm diving their turrets, like this, against two people. And they still can't kill me. I'm just too tanky with Rod of Ages. Yeah, this is silly. Come on, please kill me. I'm begging you. I'm begging you to kill me. See, they can't kill me. I'm trying so hard to let them kill me while just being silly. But they just can't kill me. Oh, can they kill me? No, I'm dead. Okay, so they finally killed me after all those stupid plays I was making. I give my life for ye. Well, okay. So, I guess they're still able to do enough to possibly kill me. Maybe they'll encourage them to keep playing. Because this game's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun, but I don't want it to end so soon. I don't want this game to be so one-sided. I want it to be a bit more interesting. So if I just go extremely hard to the point where they do eventually kill me a few times, I'll probably have more of a, I wouldn't say even score, but more of a reasonable score to the point where they'll keep playing and things won't be so easy peasy. So I can almost get my Rylai's, only about another 400 gold. And we should probably group up and get that inhibitor if we're trying hard, which At this point, we have no reason to. We almost have triple their kills. And Dragon's up in 50 seconds, so I think we'll take that when it's up as well. But you can kind of see, though, this might be a bit of an exaggeration considering this game's circumstances and, well, Sona's lack of caring, I guess. But, I mean, with Rod of Ages, I'm just so tanky, and that's kind of a problem I have with Malzahar, is how unmobile he is. But when you're tanky, you can kind of get away with it. Alright, speaking of risky, stupid plays, haha! Come here, boys. Peace out, Diana. Come on, Sona. Come on. Be my bitch. Come here. I feel like I will catch up slowly but surely. There it is. Got him. Alrighty. It looks like Yasuo's just pushing away, so I'm gonna go deal with him. Yeah, I blindly just ran into 3 people and just took them out because I'm just too tanky, do too much damage. But when you get your Rylai's, it gets even better. Like, you get so tanky, it's crazy. It looks like Rim managed to pick out a few of our teammates. I feel like Nuno can completely just destroy this guy 1v1. I'll dance. Well, I expected the Nuno with his absolute 0. Alright, I'll clear one more wave, then I think I'll head bottom because the Riven's down there. Yeah, the wave clear at this point is pretty great. I don't think Nuno can take on this Riven, actually. I kind of want to help him, but at the same time... I mean, can I? Yeah, I don't think I can. Uh-oh. I got hit by red buff. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, Graves did a really good job picking me off there, actually. That was dumb by me to go that way, so... I guess another mistake to make this game a bit more interesting, right? They're getting their morale back up. Let's see. So I'll get this towards my Leandries, and that's going to help me out a lot. I think from here on out, I'm actually going to start like really trying so that the game could be over around like 30 minutes. That's a good time for a game. But at this point in these team fights, all I really need to do is just sit at the back and just spam spells, and if any of their front line comes at me that has crowd control, I just ulti them, and once they're out of the way, I can just destroy their back line because they're all so squishy. And if none of their front line come at me, then I ulti their back line. Simple as that. This Riven might actually kill our Corki. Nope, she missed her ult. Alright, I'm gonna go up here and deal with Malzahar. Or, actually, no, never mind. I was gonna say I meant to say Yasuo, but I'm changing my mind because I want blue buff. Blue buff is the best. So pick this up. And there we go. So it looks like Nuno can take on the Yasuo 1v1, because I think he can. Can he? Oh no, you can't. Okay, well I'm coming up. Looks like my team's cleaning up down there. Ooh, close. Oh yeah, Nuno's got this now. Yeah, he's got this. Alright, well, I'll go mid then. And try to help my team. And doesn't look much is going on there. Corki's here. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we can just force our way into mid lane and take this. And if they all come at me, I'm decently strong to the point where I could probably just pop Graves and everyone else. I mean, Riven's decently strong too, actually. In fact, yeah, they're the only 2 strong people in their team. Everyone else is pretty weak. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, well, she missed her stun, so that's good. Oh my god, that damage. Alright, well, Graves... Ooh. Yeah, we got wrecked. I didn't manage to get my E on him. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. And that kind of messed me up. Yeah, I'm making a lot of mistakes now. That's not good. Yeah. We've got them back in the game. Now let's take it seriously again and actually end the game. Because we're at 30 minutes. This is the point where you want to actually start winning. Yeah, Cinch is pretty tanky. Alright, and I can almost afford my Leandries, which is going to help me out a lot, because anyone who's tanky is going to get shredded. Anyone who's not tanky is going to get shredded regardless, so it's pretty great. Not one of the people that are really tanky at all, but if anyone does decide to get tanky, Leandries is just super good. And nope, can't get that one, I guess. Alright, so I guess let's go ahead and get this. I mean, Singe could probably just kill Diana, that's the best part. As far as I can see, the plan is to let Singe just keep them busy while we just go push mid. And it seems to be working for us so far. I'm gonna come behind them and try to cut them off. And Sona has blues. I'd love to kill her. But so does Graves. I'm gonna get Graves actually, because Graves is a much more important target. Alright, he's dead. Alright, now that's a good team fight. And there's the E on him, so he's dead from the dot. And there's the double kill for me. That looks like that's probably gonna be game. Yeah, very nice team fight for us. Yeah, if Graves doesn't have QSS, I can destroy him in fights if he comes too close. And he came too close to me, so he gets destroyed. Simple as that. Yeah, like I said, the one problem with going Rod of Ages is you don't have really good cooldown reduction, but if you hit all your spells, you don't really need to spam them because they all do so much damage. Okay, we kind of have to be careful now because they're starting to respawn and stuff. Oh my god, she did a lot of damage to me there. That was actually quite impressive how much damage to me she did to me there. Yeah, holy crap. Alright, well, that was surprising, but that's not a bad thing. I mean, it's a bad thing, but we got double inhibitor. It's not like we're going to lose the game over that or anything. If we make more mistakes like that, we'll lose the game, but that's not enough for us to be anywhere close to losing. But I think for my last item, though, considering their team is very AD focused, I mean, Diana's sort of AP, but she also does a lot of auto attacks and stuff. So AD is still decently good against her, but it's mostly just Yasuo, Graves, and Riven, who I'm going to need AD against, so I'm going to pick up the Seeker's Arm Guard. And it's looking like Singed might get a turret bottom. Nah, there's no way he's getting that. Never mind. Alright, so I'll pick up the Amplifying Tome then. And are they doing Baron? I feel like they're actually going to do Baron. Yep, they are clearing it. Uh-oh. Never mind, I don't think they're actually doing Baron. They were just clearing it. Oh, actually, are they doing Baron? I mean, it would be really silly of them to do Baron, but they might be. I'll just go ahead and clear up this, I guess, while I wait. Oh, looks like we killed Riven, but Riven killed Sona, but that's a pretty decent trade for us. And I have faith that I can... I mean, yeah, Nunu's got that, yeah. Easy shit. And Singe just 2v1ing and destroying them. I'm coming. Let's cut off the Graves by running into his face. Peace. This guy's melted. Alright, so let's head over to Mid-Million, and I guess that's the game. Actually, they surrendered, so hopefully you guys liked this game. If you did, make sure to leave it a like rating. I'm sorry if it was a little bit stompy towards the game, but I tried to make things a little interesting by just going way too ham and hoping that they would actually be able to kill me, and they did, so that was good. If you guys did like it, you know what to do, and make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. I should have another video coming out within a few days, probably around Christmas time, but I will be recording it here in a few hours instead of doing my recordings. I don't know if you guys know this, but I actually tend to record and then upload immediately and just go like that. So I never really tend to record and then upload 5 days later. So it'll be a bit of a change of pace, but because I'm going out of town, it feels like the right thing to do. So that's it here, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.